We begin today in Gyeongju, where President Lee Jae Myung kicked off his APEC 2025 Korea engagements. Our presidential office correspondent Song Yoo-jin joins us live from the APEC 2025 International Media Center with the latest. Yoo-jin, tell us more.
Right. Good afternoon, Inji. President Lee Jae Myung just wrapped up his global investment partnership meeting with the heads of 7 global businesses, including Amazon Web Services and Renault at the Gyeongju Arts Center this morning. There, the businesses, their leaders, pledged a combined $9 billion in new investment in South Korea over the next 5 years, describing the country as a hub for their global business strategy. Now, according to the presidential office, the investment will focus on high-tech sectors such as AI, semiconductors, cars, and batteries. Now, more specifically, Amazon Services alone announced a $5 billion project to build a new AI data centers in Incheon City and across Gyeongju Province by 2031. And earlier this morning, President Lee Jae Myung delivered a special address at the opening ceremony of the APEC CEO Summit KOREA 2025. His 15-minute address highlighted the CEO Summit's role as a bridge between governments and businesses and called for stronger regional cooperation across the Asia-Pacific.
보호무역주의와 자국 우선주의가 고개를 들며 당장의 생존이 시급한 시대에 협력과 상생, 포용적 성장이라는 말이 공허하게 들릴지도 모르겠습니다. 그렇지만 이러한 위기 상황일수록 역설적으로 연대의 플랫폼인 APEC의 역할이 더욱 빛을 발할 것입니다.
He also pledged that South Korea will play a proactive role in supply chain cooperation and AI transformation.
Right, and Yoo-jin, and U.S. President Donald Trump just arrived in South Korea with his Air Force One landed at Kimhae Airport in Busan. So the highlight of today will be the ROK U.S. Summit, right? What can you tell us?
Right. So the second E-Trump summit will take place this afternoon at the Gyeongju National Museum. As you just mentioned, Eunji, before we came on air, we saw President Trump arriving at Kimhae International Airport, stepping down Air Force One, being greeted by South Korea's Foreign Minister Cho Hyun. With this, President Trump begins his 2-day state visit to South Korea. Now, we've also heard from the presidential office that the South Korean government plans to award Trump with the Grand Order of Mugunghwa, which is the country's highest order. It's a decoration reserved exclusively for heads of state who have significantly contributed to South Korea's security. Now, with this, Trump will be the very first American leader to receive the award. He'll also be presented with a replica of a royal golden crown, a symbol of the ancient Silla Kingdom, whose capital was Gyeongju. Now, the actual summit is drawing great attention as well, as Seoul and Washington have a number of issues to discuss, from trade to security and diplomacy. First off, there is the long-delayed trade deal that would reduce U.S. tariffs on South Korean imports. The deal hinges on South Korea's $350 billion investment pledge to the U.S., but the two sides remain divided over how the funds should be managed. And the allies are also working on a new security deal, which could include South Korea boosting its defense spending and revising the bilateral nuclear cooperation agreement to expand Seoul's ability to reprocess spent fuel and enrich uranium for civilian energy use. And of course, there is North Korea, with a speculation that Trump could have a surprise meeting with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, just like he did in 2019. So overall, it's shaping up to be a high-stakes day of diplomacy, Eunji. Back to you.
Right, we'll have to see how that goes. All right, Yoo-jin, do keep us updated.